Hello and welcome to Elsword. Now you can speak.
Hello. As I was saying.
Don't tell your personal life story. Everyone's
Oh.
listening.
Oh, that's fine.
By
he
the
doesn't
way,
give a shit.
to the viewers, I was talking about high school because I'm in that now, and I was
Yeah.
talking about how it's like.
He's a high
But
school
yeah, there was
boy
an
now.
awkward confrontation yesterday. So my old best friend in 3rd grade, we didn't like this one girl because she was not the smartest, definitely not, and she had anger issues, and we played on that. We were kind of bullies. When I look back on that, I'm like, oh, that wasn't cool. Because we would be like, hey, come here. And then when she got close to us, we'd run away.
I hate Elsword.
We were a-holes. Hey, Elsword.
Wow.
Because you have to be a fucking higher level to do this stupid fucking thing. Time for fucking around. Woo!
Yay. So then, so that girl, right? Apparently, she's gotten smart over middle school.
What?
And
are you there?
she's in my AP, like, social studies class.
Say that again.
And
There
we
go.
That was
had to do
perfect
this thing where it was like meet with your classmates and socialize to get to know people, so it's not as awkward in here. And
Someone should have done something to just make it like 12 times more awkward.
yeah, no. But I was like, yeah, you do you remember me? And she was like, yeah, you hated me. And I was like, yeah, well, I kind of got over that, so it was really weird.
Alright.
That was it. By the way, my freaking social studies teacher is
Not
the
as
best.
awkward of a story as it apparently was
It's
a
my
conversation.
least, like, I do not like those types of classes, like social studies
No,
and
don't get
history
him!
and
What?
He's my friend.
geography or whatever.
I'm
But my
sorry.
teacher's freaking
You killed my
awesome.
friend.
Dwarf! Continue.
Who
Love
cares
him.
about you being a dwarf?
Listen,
them, they have
I
weakness.
haven't had the ability to scream that in so
Are
long.
you a dwarf?
Yes, I am.
Are you digging
Okay,
a
they've
hole?
lost it.
No.
No.
I should be. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not.
Weakness! Hit them fast!
Isn't that like everything's weakness?
Is Zeno
No,
even
I
here?
have a skill that lowers their
He
armor.
might be. You
Hello?
were punching at nothing for like 3 minutes.
Hello.
I got him! Don't worry, guys!
I give you guys
I'm gonna
100%
get him!
critical and it ignores defensive skills when
Just swinging
when
at
I
the air.
use it.
I got
Not for me
it.
or for
I
allies.
got it.
So, Tiber, any interesting things at your new school?
Ultimate.
We have air
No.
conditioning.
That's
throughout the
amazing!
entire thing.
They should definitely have that. Have fun when it's not working for some
Yay.
fucking reason. That's another thing that happens in high
Did
school.
I mention that
It
I
just
still
stops
don't
working.
use? Do I still
Um,
mention now that I don't use air conditioning, but rather this trusty little fan next to me?
Well, that's cool. If you're like fine with that, then
I have
cool,
2
go
fans
for
and
it.
a humidifier in my room.
Wow, look
That's
at you.
how hot my room gets.
I thought humidity raises the heat.
Humidity makes it like droggy, but my room is dry.
Oh, I gotcha.
So when I wake
can't
up,
take
sometimes I just
humidity.
wake up,
Weakness.
sit up, and then blood flows out of my nose.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Like, it's like bad bloody noses to the
Ugh.
point where I look like I murdered someone.
Or you
Dude.
looked at some random girl.
My bathroom, like after
That too.
someone takes a fucking shower, it is just the most humid fucking place on earth, and it's goddamn terrible. Especially when you like really gotta go and it's gonna take a bit, and you're just sitting there fucking dying in the heat. Ugh.
The only thing that I have a problem with in my bathroom is that, well, we got this new skylight in my bathroom, but it's like, it has special mirrors and glass, so you can't see, through it.
People in
It's just-
planes can watch you poop.
It's basically just bringing natural light in.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I take really hot showers, and this new thing came with a new fan. But the fan isn't as like good as the last one we had.
Yeah.
And I take really hot showers,
Does
and
it get like uber steamy?
it gets yes, it does.
God. Have I mentioned
But-
that I hate these flying things? I think I might
You have probably every episode.
Every
since
episode they
you've
fucking
existed.
show up. They're, God, fucking. Ugh.
But so it gets really hot in there to the point where I have to put my head out of the shower curtains close to the floor to where it's not hot and it's nice cool air in order to breathe. Not the greatest.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
But I have a waterproof radio in my shower.
By the
Has
way,
anyone
for those who might
mentioned
be
that-
slightly like weirded out by the fact that there was a .5 episode last week, that was because we recorded like 50 minutes of this last time. So I slashed
did?
it into 2. Yeah.
Has anyone brought up the fact that Xeno has been sick?
I don't know.
As to
I
why he's
haven't
not
been on
talking
enough
right
to
now?
know.
Well, neither is he. Just found out.
Oh.
I didn't know. Anyway. Zeno, how you feeling?
Huh?
Are you now living within that bucket? Surrounded by tinfoil and bubble wrap?
No, I'm actually on the floor right now. I haven't bothered to get up.
Oh,
No, he's Bane.
alright.
He's floor Bane.
You think the floor is your ally, but I was born in it.
What? What?
This
How does that work?
silky,
I don't know.
Cement.
silky yarn carpet. I was born from the deep depths of
The floor.
the floor.
I'm gonna bring this up. and do
One
this
day
just
there
because
was
it was
nothing.
brought up to my
Then
attention
there was a floor.
yesterday.
Then I
and
erupted from it.
I'm kind of annoyed of it, but I'm gonna wait till after we kill these people because I'm
Alright.
sick of them.
Alright, Joe.
I need to wait a minute because
Shit.
I need my special. Because
For some reason,
Gamer?
I
you and
just
me,
remembered.
right now,
What?
DC's fighting solo right
Oh god, no!
now. No, don't bring it over here. I need mana.
There's like 2,100 of these dudes, and they've all got special power buff shits.
Done.
One of them.
Kill them. They've been weakened, and you get
Ah,
criticals.
god damn it! They turned me
Dang
into
it.
stone.
You wasted my critical assist.
Yeah.
debuff.
Listen, they turned
Come
me
on,
into
health,
stone. There
please.
wasn't anything I could do about that.
Okay.
Someone
Why
should
can't
get
you-
a
I will
healing
say-
ability. That would be like
Working
amazingly
time,
helpful.
just because it was brought up to me.
Alright, what is it?
Working time.
Working time?
It was yelled at me the other day.
Yo, it's no longer a helicopter spin.
When was it called that?
Really curious what the fuck you're talking about, to be completely honest.
Ow!
Also, why you decided to
Why did I use that ability? No!
credit something that was just screamed at. Oh god, burps.
Ow.
Wow.
Silent burps.
I like
I
waited
can
till I
give
had
you
enough
a
mana
big
to do my
critical on
special,
him,
and then
but-
as soon as I jump in, I'm just practically dead.
Don't
No,
worry, guys.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
seriously.
No. I'll stay here for a second. Give me a minute.
Yeah, there's
Can't
some.
just
Oh
spam this one
Jesus!
combo. Don't. Oh, I'm dead.
Well, no, run! I'm still. Oh god, there's a thing over here. Mistakes have been made. Well, damn it. Don't worry,
Okay.
Low
guys.
defense with this
I'm
character
gonna-
for some
I'm gonna
reason.
Spawn in a thing.
Oh.
3, 2,
Guys,
1.
I brought in
Don't
a
use
bow
everything
girl.
you can.
Guys, I brought in a bow.
Done,
I brought in a bow
son.
girl, so we should be fine.
Ultimate. Oh god.
Ultimate.
Ow, ow, ow.
Quickly, see! Oh, I
Seriously,
wasted it.
the way we
Ow!
talk about, like, when we play Smite and what we call our, ultimate, has ruined every other game I play.
Stay here.
How do I shoot my laser?
Because
I'm gonna
instead,
stay right here.
because I say ultimate instead of like special or whatever. Sometimes it's
you.
not even
What
called
the hell?
anything.
Who fired a meteor?
guess-
Thanks, God.
It was literally a
God stole our
centimeter
kill,
of
guys.
health
He
left.
sent in a meteor.
Look, I'm cooler than
Bastard.
you because I'm on fire.
I was on fire. Death happened.
I completely forgot to use that.
Fire
I-
stops happening once death is initiated. By the way, way to go, Joe. Although having the lowest rank, tied with Xeno on lowest rank, you still got MVP. Way to go.
What?
Yeah, you
I
got
got
MVP.
S.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
me
died.
and Tiber got S's, and you and Xeno got A's. But apparently Joe was the best.
No, A's better than S. Okay.
Is it?
Done. Oh, good.
No.
That S was like
It
super
is.
special person thing.
A stands
No.
for above the rest.
I was joking.
S stands for suck.
Wait, I watched a thing. I remember I watched a thing because I wanted to talk about it with the peoples. I watched Fight Club.
Don't
And I-
talk
What
about
was
Fight
that?
Club.
We don't talk about
No,
Fight Club.
shut your faces. I'm talking about the movie, not the actual club. There's a difference.
No.
I
That was me.
Debatable.
I really enjoyed the movie, and I don't want to talk about why I enjoyed the movie because the reason I enjoyed the movie
You don't talk about
is
Fight
the
Club.
fact that I didn't know that a thing was going to happen. Alright? So, if you don't want to know what happens in Fight Club and you haven't watched it, I swear to God, don't listen to what I'm about to say. Skip into the video, I might put an annotation or something.
Are you trying
Seriously.
to say, DC, you're about to talk about Fight Club?
I am about to talk about Fight Club the movie, not Fight Club the Fight
Wait,
Club.
No,
wanna listen to it
it's
then.
practically you talking about Fight Club. Anyways.
Shut your face.
Well, we're talking about it.
Yeah, but
Already.
if
Oh,
you and
God.
if you and the audience haven't seen it, then please don't listen to it because. Okay, here it is. Annotation before this some point.
I haven't seen it, but I'm probably not gonna.
Or if not,
Oh, it's a
skip
good
like
movie. But
2-3 minutes ahead and to kind of just backtrack.
yeah, if I forget to put an
No, that's
annotation, which
boring.
might happen, just skip a couple of minutes. But yeah, the reason I really enjoyed Fight Club is because there was a twist ending that I had no idea was going to happen. Which is the best way to have a twist ending, but most movies like broadcast that shit.
So what was it?
Basically, the movie
No.
starts off and you're this, and it's about
We do
this.
Hope Ridge.
Sure.
Come
And
on.
the movie's about this guy who's an insomniac, who just isn't getting anything out of life. Like his life is just, basically his life is his condo full of IKEA furniture. Like that's it. That's all he has.
All I have is my tons of IKEA furniture.
Yeah, like literally, that he was trying to make his like little condo perfect by filling it full of IKEA shit, and that was it. That's what his life was. He also had a stupid job. I think he was like the guy who like reviews accidents of cars and decides whether or not it needs to be recalled. But his boss was like a douche and whatnot. So basically. Since he's an insomniac, he tries to get help for, being able to sleep, but he can't. And the doctor says he doesn't need medication, he needs good natural sleep. And he says this thing, and the doctor tells him that if he wants to see real pain, to go over to this help group for men with testicular cancer, which is fucking sad as hell. A man without his balls is just, it's really depressing. And there's this one dude named Bob.
I don't find anything depressing
and,
about it.
Shut up, Joe.
Can you just rush it a little bit?
I'm
Also,
sorry.
Hope Ridge.
Yeah, okay. Is everyone ready?
I'm kind of in a fight.
Okay,
Anyone
that means we're
who
ready.
doesn't know, at Port Words, there is currently the Rangers.
I wouldn't say that now because he's still talking about the spoiler technically. So
Whatever.
I don't care.
So, let's start the dungeon, and so he goes.
Hey,
Come on. So he goes.
say-
He
I
starts
blame you
going
for
to
all my
these
wounds.
like help group meetings for people that are dying and all that other shit. And when people like open up to him, they cry, and then he gets a chance to like let out and cry as well, which lets him have the ability to sleep for whatever reason. I guess something was happening with his head that's just fucked up. And thanks to this, he can finally sleep. But there's this girl who's very clearly lying because she shows up to the testicular cancer like help group, and women don't have testicles to have cancer in. So, and he sees her in all his other help groups, and she's very clearly lying because of the whole thing, and he just ruins it for him. Like, her lying like reflects his lie, and it just fucks with his shit, and he needs it to be able to sleep and be a functioning member of society. And so all this happens, and she comes back later, but she's not that important. And he meets this dude on an airplane, and he's basically like the exact opposite of him. Like, he's Captain Cool and whatnot and all that other shit. And after he gets home from the plane, he comes back to his house, and his condo had like a gas leak and it exploded. and all of his shit, everything he owned, was just out like in the yard. And so he calls the dude he met on the plane, and they end up going and hanging out by this one strip club or whatever, and they go outside and he's just like, punch me, and they start fighting. And eventually they, get a crowd and people start enjoying the thought of, just meeting up and beating the fuck out of each other. Because it gives them a sense of purpose, Alright? Is everyone following?
Yeah.
Yep.
No one's saying anything and it bothers me when no one talks.
No, I'm not following. Don't worry.
Alright.
No,
So,
I'm not following. I'm leading.
so as everyone knows, the first 2 rules of Fight Club are not talking about Fight Club. And then there's other rules that are more like particular to the fighting. And the Fight Club goes well, and he feels like he's an avid member of it, considering he helped the dude make it. And it just going really well for him. And eventually, I think his name's Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden is the guy's name. The crazy dude. And he moves in with the house, which is just a shitty house, and they eventually start recruiting people for reasons that the main character of the story has no idea. But, he just goes along with it because Tyler knows what the fuck he's doing. Why not? And Tyler's actually setting up this, cult kind of thing. It's not really a cult. It's more like a revolution against the mainstream stuff. Like, they blow up, like recreational places. They actually staged like this huge like credit card company like explosion thing at the close to the end of the movie. But the first rule of Project Mayhem, which is what he calls his little, I would say, terrorist organization, is that you cannot ask questions at all. Like, no one can. And the reason this is because Tyler Durden and the guy, I don't remember his name, who is the main character, are the same person. Like, legitimately, he just had a second identity that happened while he was attempting to sleep. And they show a whole bunch of scenes in the movie where they were supposedly like 2 different people, where he was actually just in the parking lot of the strip club beating the fuck out of himself. And the reason there was you can't talk about Fight Club was so that the people cannot tell him what he had done. Right? Everyone got me?
Okay.
And the reason I like
so
the
don't
movie
talk about Fight Club.
Yes. And the reason there was the no questions in Project Mayhem was so that since Tyler had already set it up where the other guy wouldn't know anything, he couldn't find out any information, like at all. Like, he couldn't ask about where Tyler was, he couldn't figure out what they were doing, where they were going to be, anything. And, I don't know. It was just crazy for me because I thought this movie was just going to be about guys fighting, And, there was this whole twist that happened out of fucking nowhere for me. But, rewatching, like, the first bits of the movie, they did have clues. I didn't notice them. Like, there was Do what?
The twist.
The twist was that the guy who he thought was, like, his best friend, who also created Fight Club, was just him.
Are you trying to say he was his own best friend?
Yes.
That's possible.
He had created
If you're
an alternative personality to fix him from his life. Because Tyler Durden.
You're a cat loner.
Because Tyler Durden blew up his apartment.
True.
He blew up his own apartment, but didn't remember it, and thus created the other guy to save himself from his own life, which was pretty bad if you ask me.
I don't really get it. Like, it's so kind of confusing.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. It's because there's so many there's so many points in the movie where, like, how the fuck are these 2 different people? Like, Tyler Durden has an affair, or not affair, he doesn't marry. He has sex with the one chick who, like, ruins his, like, things with the, like, help groups. And the only like memory he has of it is a very like shady dream that just flashes in his head. Although there's multiple moments where like he's just laying around the house having to listen to them fuck, which is technically him listening to himself. It doesn't make sense on purpose, and it's crazy. And it's because I didn't even know that there was gonna be a twist like that at all, that just made this amazing for me. But yeah, they show a whole bunch of the scenes where it was supposedly two people, and it was just him. Like, they showed the first part where they fought, and it was just him beating the fuck out of himself in the middle of a parking lot.
And then people joined the club?
Yeah, well, see, the whole movie is about people, like, without, like, a real sense of identity. The whole point of the movie is to find yourself. And it's supposedly set up in the time where, people really needed that, because there was a whole generation of people that just didn't really have a place.
Crit!
So the movie was just like, yeah, they fight, and that gives them something to, be. They're part of Fight Club. They're part of Project Mayhem or whatever. And it gives them identity.
You are an identity.
All right, then.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a really good movie.
And we're back.
Yeah, welcome. We're fighting a whole bunch of shit, and
That was wow.
How many minutes was that?
So
I don't
that
know,
was
but
at least,
6-7
from what I can
minutes.
imagine, at least about 5 or 10 minutes of him just speaking about that ending.
yeah, well, it's a good movie.
Crit him! Dang it, it's over.
Okay, no, I'm almost dead. I'm just gonna step out of that. Have I watched anything recently?
I watched the new episode of Comic Got Kill. If
Other
you don't
than
want
that, I've been
spoilers,
watching Mythbusters.
it's very sad.
Oh.
I don't know what that
It made
is.
me tear up.
Oh.
Not really,
Oh,
no.
I was about to say.
One
Yep,
of the
that's
characters
impossible.
I
I
was
think
actually
you're
sad
blown
of,
up,
solely because they were a cat person.
Okay.
Not
There's a sneeze, and now it's
Joe, I
gone.
think you'd like
That was
Soccer
painful.
Spirit.
What was that about Soccer Spirit?
I think Joe would like it.
Oh, what?
Because Cat People, graphic novel, game, Steam.
Boobs.
What? What about game? What about Steam? Why?
And cat people.
I'm talking.
Cat
I'm
People.
talking about Comic Got Kill, an anime.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm saying
it's
it's
an
no,
anime,
about cat girls.
It's the one I've been watching. It's a new one.
I have it on the
Somewhere
to watch list.
around
Yeah.
10 episodes now, I think.
Yeah.
One of the characters died recently, and he was a cat person. It made me cry a bit.
Wait, like an actual like cat half
No.
human, or
No,
like just
no.
a person who likes
Sadly,
cats?
that would have been beautiful.
I mean, a human that has cat ears and
Joe.
No,
I
she-
enjoy
Tail
your odd quirks.
As well, it was kind of strange that she wielded the weapon she wielded.
What was
I
it?
shouldn't.
Alright, so
It
I have a
was-
good question for us all.
Hold on, I want to hear this.
Alright,
It was
fine.
like scissors, giant scissors.
really, god dang it, one arrow just killed me.
Welcome to my world, Tiber.
Dude, no, you kidding me? Scissors are freaking sharp.
Yeah, I
know
mean, she's
that,
not
but
gonna
it's
be able
the
to
fact
run
it
with
was
those.
Just
Yeah,
giant
thanks
scissors.
for taking
Yeah,
my
it's
joke.
not safe.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you. I don't even need to be here right now.
Alright, I have a question for us all. Since Joe brought up the point of sadness, say something that you've watched and or experienced, like,
Crit!
through some sort of media that was sad.
The Walking Dead game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's like-
season 2 ending.
Wait, which one?
All of them.
Oh, yeah, they were
They're all
pretty-
sad.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't like watch the whole thing of season 1 of like the Walking Dead games, but I don't feel for Kenny that much. He just seemed crazy. to me.
Wait, why'd you say that?
What?
Not everyone has seen it yet.
Oh God.
Anyways.
Well, screw them for.
I just said I don't feel for Kenny. Anything could have fucking happened.
Wait, you mean
I'm
from
just
South
saying
Park?
I don't feel for Kenny because he seems fucking insane to me. Because he
If
is.
that's something of a spoiler,
Well, it really
then what
depends
about
on the
my
choices
saying
you make.
I
Because
feel
I was
bad
watching.
for Joffrey.
I watched PewDiePie's
Wait, which one?
playthrough, and Kenny was pretty calm.
The one from
And I
Game of
watched
Thrones.
Okay, I haven't watched that.
my favorite streamer, Lethal Frag. He played through it these past few days because he's gonna play through it today and
Which
tomorrow.
one's the important one to kill?
The one with
The
pink
the
hair.
big one with
Gotcha.
pink hair
The one that almost looks like lightning.
and is
Ugh.
not wearing anything.
They're black, apparently.
You
Full
know
frontal.
what makes the
I
feels
can't-
happen with me?
Oh, there they are.
The ending of Angel Beats. Oh,
Haven't seen it.
oh, you should. It's
Don't feel like I wanna.
oh,
You
but
are a
it's
failure.
great.